Good day, children. Advocate Bapusaheb Bhonde High School welcome you all in our digital learning session. My dear children, we know in previous lesson, that Shivaji signed the Treaty of Purandar. Yes, and according to this treaty, 23 forts were handed over along with some gold coins to the Mughal emperor. So, this fort, Kondana, was one among these 23 forts. So, here you can see the picture of Kondana fort. Yes, and it was a very strong fort. Now, Shivaji and Jizamata very worried about this. So, let's see what happens in this lesson. So, children, today we are going to start our new lesson of Evs II. Lesson number 14. The fort is captured, but the lion is dead. This is our part 1. So, pay attention here. Jizamata's wish. The 23 forts which Shivaji handed over to Jai Singh was still in the hands of the Mughals. Kondana was one of these 23 forts. One day, Jizamata said to Shivaji, "Shiva, it is not safe to leave the strong Kondana fort in enemy hands. You must recapture it." Shivaji was thinking on the same lines. He was very unhappy that Kondana was in the Mughal hands. Both Shivaji and Jizabai Sahib were very unhappy about it. It was like a thorn in their side. Shivaji started making his plans for the recapture of Kondana. Who could be entrusted with this task? It was very difficult to capture Kondana. So, children, here you can see the picture of Jizamata. Now, as I told you that the 23 forts were handed over by Shivaji to the Mughal emperor, and these forts were still in their hands, and Kondana was one of these, which was strongest among all, and so Jizamata was very upset. She thought that it was not safe to keep that such a strong fort in the hands of enemy, and so she advised Shivaji, saying, "Shiva, it is not safe to keep such strong fort Kondana in enemy's hands, and you need to recapture it." And Shivaji was also thinking on the same line. Means he was thinking the same thing. Yes, he was also making plans how to recapture Kondana. Now, Shivaji started making plans. He started thinking, what shall we do? Whom shall we entrust with this task? That means, whom can give the leadership to take care of this campaign? Okay, children? Now pay attention. Next, Tanaji Malusare. Tanaji was Shivaji's comrade right from the beginning. He came from the village Umarthe near Mahad in the Konkan. He was ever ready to put his heart and soul into any work assigned to him by Shivaji. Tanaji was strong and well built and as clever as he was brave. He was passionately devoted to Shivaji. So children, this is, you are going to, yes, the great warrior Tanaji Malusari. Yes, Tanaji Malusare was Shivaji's comrade. Who is comrade? A comrade is a fellow soldier, a member of the army of Shivaji. Now, right from the beginning, Tanaji Malusare was with Shivaji, and he came from the village called Umarthe near Mahad in the Konkan. Here you can see the picture of village Umarthe. Yes, a beautiful village. Now, this great man Tanaji Malusare was a person who used to put his heart and soul in any work assigned to him by Shivaji Maharaj. Tanaji was a strong and well-built man. And not only that, he was clever as well as a brave person. He was passionately devoted to Shivaji Maharaj. That means he would do anything for Shivaji. Here you can see the picture of Tanaji, then Shivaji Maharaj and Jizamata. Yes? Now let's see what happened next. Kondana's marriage first. Tanaji was busy making preparations for his son Raiba's wedding. Everyone in the house was busy with the marriage preparations. The marriage was only 4 days away. Tanaji thought that he would go and invite Shivaji Maharaj and Ma Sahib to the wedding. Accompanied by Shelar Mama, he went to Shivaji Maharaj to give him and Ma Sahib his personal invitation to the wedding. On receiving the invitation from Shelar Mama, Shivaji said, Shelar Mama, you go back and celebrate the wedding. I am sorry, I shall be unable to attend. I have decided to lead a campaign for the recapture of Kondana. So children, here, now what is the meaning of this Kondana's marriage first? How can you get Kondana married? It is the name of a fort. Isn't this question came? Yes, like that question come to your mind also. Yes, exactly. Now, what is the meaning of that? Tanaji, the brave man, was making preparation for his son's wedding. The name of his son was Raiba, and he was very busy with this work. And one fine day, he thought, as he was preparing for his son's marriage, he said, let me go and give a personal invitation to Shivaji Maharaj and Ma Sahib. Children, who is Ma Sahib? Yes, Ma Sahib is none other than Shivaji's mother, Jizamata. Now, the marriage was only 4 days away, and Tanaji went personally to invite Shivaji and Ma Sahib. He was also accompanied with Shelar Mama. Now, as he went there to meet Shivaji Maharaj to give a personal invitation, and on receiving the invitation, Shivaji said to Shelar Mama, you go back and celebrate the wedding. Now, why Shivaji was saying so? he said, "I'm sorry. I will be unable to attend the marriage because I have to lead a campaign to recapture Kondana fort." And now, when Shivaji said this, that I don't be able to come for wedding of Raiba because he had to undertake or lead a campaign to recapture the Kondana fort. Let's see what happened next. As soon as Tanaji heard this, he said, "Maharaj, do you propose to undertake this difficult and dangerous campaign while Tanaji is still alive? Then what is the use of persons like me? This will not do. I shall first perform the marriage of Kondana by capturing it. Raiba's wedding can wait. You must allow me to lead this campaign and give me your blessings for its success." So children, here you can see the picture of Tanaji Malusare. Now, when Tanaji Malusare heard that, he became very upset and he said, "How can you do this? This is a dangerous campaign, and why should you go there when I am alive?" So, I told you children, Tanaji was not only brave, clever, but also he was ready to do anything for Shivaji. And so he said, "Yes, then I am going to capture the Kondana fort and perform the marriage of Kondana by recapturing it first. And then Raiba's wedding can wait." And so he decided that he is going to lead the campaign to recapture Kondana and then come back and get his son Raibaz married. So children, till here we finish our first part of this lesson. In our next part we are going to study what happened next. Yes? Till then you have to read the lesson, you have to find out your new words and try to understand the meaning of it. Okay? Kindly subscribe our channel to get more videos. Thank you. Have a nice day.